All right, what's going on, everybody? Hopefully everybody's doing well here today. We are ready to get on into it. It looks like they are wasting no time. I do apologize. Running a little bit behind here, but they are already ready for this knife round. So we're going to get right down into it. Knives coming out. Leo with a two-piece of his own. Leo gets a third, and now it's Adam all alone in a very tough spot and on the back pedal. Hopefully everybody's doing well today. Welcome on in. It's ESEA Season 54. The Bystanders, Adam finds two before Prozor will clutch it up. They'll win that round and, well, most likely opt to start out on the T side. It is a favorite here on Anubis. The map is Anubis, as you can see. The servers are on Germany. And we've got Superior Esports taking on No Bystanders. Both of these teams... Game sound, there we go. Both of these teams are 3-0. Do apologize again for running slightly behind here today. But we're ready. We are ready for the pistol round and to bring you all the action. It is going to be Superior Esports starting out on the T side. And here comes the pressure toward the site. Dyrod finds the first. Adam, a 2K of his own. And Auto Director, we're going to have to take control ourselves. It's Dotla to find Adam. They look to shift back toward the site here. The plant should go down. Now looking to stampede on. There's the flash. Dotla on the backside finds the first. Can he get a second? K4 able to find that one. Now using the buddy system, they look to go together, and he almost finds it. It's K4, though, to wrap it up, and No Bystanders will take round number one. But No Bystanders ended 9-5 last season. They were credited with 45th, where they went into the playoffs and finished 1-2. Superior, 9-5 as well, but unfortunately did not get an opportunity to play in the playoffs. So the first three teams that Superior has conquered this season were all in playoffs of last season. So a good 3-0 start for both of these teams. Look at the remain undefeated. Only one of them do that after today, though, with that round win from the Bystanders. Be able to buy in here. But the plant comes down from Superior, so we see a bit of a scrappy buy from them as well. The Galil, the AK, two Deagles, and that Scout. And it's already putting in work here as Gopster has taken some damage. More utility. Dotla comes down to 44, but it's Xerox from the bridge, drop down behind. And Dotla goes down. Dotla has been on a tear lately and already has 3 here in these first 2 rounds. Good utility has caused No Bystanders to shift away. They do begin to come back, and Superior hasn't made their way onto site just yet. Had they quickened that pace there, they would have virtually got that site for free, but now there's a long lurking flank coming into play, and that's Xerox from behind. Are Superior going to be aware at all? Nobody watching the flank here, and Xerox is going to find the first. Superior. Some early mishaps from them. That's a flawless round. The Bystanders put 2 up in a row. Leo, Nopsy, Prozor, all with donuts through the first 2 rounds. Welcome in, Johns, too. We got a legend in the building, baby. Appreciate you stopping by for our 200th cast of the year. Early utility once more. It's a pretty big split here for Superior, and the bomb all the way down back towards spawn side. A little bit of pressure mounting toward the A site. We can see Bystanders. They had that big flank last time. Now they might be looking to get some space toward long B here as well. Opsy, who has that bomb, begin to head this way all alone. Now Sax is DQ'd here. Or not DQ'd, but disqualified. Disconnected. It's in my mind. I just want it to happen. Does get disconnected. There's a potential weapon down here that could be picked up. Adam gonna find the first. He gets a second as well. Eventually, they will find that one. They've got to be careful. Shots ring out. Copsters good for 3. Superior in some trouble here early. Bystanders will take a timeout as they look to get Sax back in, but Superior, a tough start for them, down by 3, and they're going to have to start putting on the rounds on the board here very soon. But they will find themselves in some trouble. All right, we're ready to get back into it. Sax loaded back in here. A full buy for Superior. They need to start taking some rounds here. We'll see if they can get this one. Shot swinging out. Nopsy finds the first, but Sax quick to trade it back. For the utility, the Smalley does go by, and Sax is able to find the first. They're both going to pressure toward water. Rosler finds one, the transfer, and he can't get the other. He found 2 amongst the mix, but the third is a no-go. Creeping around, Dyrod, that's going to be a huge kill here as well. Now they've got a 2v1 to work with. Flash over the top. Sax coming back here, though, and if he catches him in this upper, it's going to spell trouble. There's the swing. They do it together, and Superior gets a much-needed round. We'll see if they can begin to battle back before it's too little too late. All right, here we go. One more time. This time it's round 5. Dyrod has up in hand. Bystanders were still able to come away with a full buy, but they've expended all of their funds here in this one. Early nade coming around. Leo will take a little bit of damage, but able to back him off the door here as well. Looking away from the flash. It's actually a Maul. His step to spray it, and Xerox to find it. Leo 0-5 at the moment. Leo's the last 2 games has been popping off, but struggling just a little bit here today. Superior continuing to play with some patience here. And Dyrod will spot the arm. It's all he needs. Xerox has been control all deleted. Those are on the swing, spots 1, but unfortunately doesn't react quite quick enough. Dyrod does, though. Does he know the second one's here? Tries to get the quick scope, can't. Nopsy finds the trade at a minimum here. The smokes will go down. Nopsy finds the first, and now they know exactly where the last is as well. Nopsy! The triple kill. It's a full house if you count the 2 from Dyrod. And now Superior, slowly but surely working their way back into it. Woo! Get some hype in the chat for the boys. 5 for Dyrod, 4 for Nopsy. 3 for Dotla and Prozor. Leo the Lion looking to get back on the board here. Full house, baby. You already know. Early utility and a ton of pressure here at mid. Prozor drops down. Here comes the rest of them. They look to follow. Prozor finds the first. He gets a second. Dyrod will find one. Xerox, though, does take out Dyrod. He does collect the op here as well. The jump shot misses. And Leo will make sure to get that op back. There's the spray. Prozor does get away from the blind. Spots him on the back pedal, and Sax goes down as well. They only lose Dyrod, but they recollect the op for him. And after 3 in a row from the Bystanders, I'll see 3 in a row from Superior. Bystanders will buy back in here. But again, it does use all their funds. They're almost to a full loss bonus, but they would still have to eco out in the following round. Adam trying to knock that smoke off its line a bit here. And Dotla's just going to press right on through. He's got Nopsy here for some help as well. There's the swing and the spray from Nopsy. It's top-notch Nopsy, baby. Sax will eliminate that threat. Now pressing forward. Dotla, a nice controlled spray. Dyrod finds one on the mix, and now from behind, here come the volleys. They spot him. The spray, and it's good. Dotla finds him. He got Prozor in the mix, but you take a look at Gopster, who's got a mere 1 health and a dream. No defusal kit on board. And the economy not there. They're going to have to save this rifle. Superior will get their 4th in a row. The economy is going to be in a bit of shambles. Now, after this round, they'll have that full loss bonus. So things will get easier to buy from here on out. But the Bystanders most likely going to have to find an eco in this next one, or a scrappy one, and play around the hero rifle of Gopster. A sketchy start for Superior. Stumbled a little bit in the opening rounds, but per true form, they found their stride. It's no time to look back. Pedal to the metal. As we look to power forward, 4 in a row, as we said, now from Superior. And honestly, we saw a similar showing the other day. It was Diamant who got those first 2 rounds. And then Superior went on a 9-round run. That was on Ancient, though. This is Anubis. Nice default setup here from Superior. Playing with a bit of caution, giving some space, and Dyrod finding the first, Nopsy the second. And now Leo gets a piece of the pie at mid. Dotla says, not without me, you're not. Everybody's got a kill except Prozor in this round. And Leo will find that second one as well. Leo gets up on the board. He's now up to 3 kills. And this well-oiled machine is beginning to fire on all cylinders here for Superior. So far, every game they've had this season was to a team that has made it in the playoffs in the previous season. So far, they've come out on top. Looking to think today, just another day in the office here. Bystanders, though, working off that full loss bonus. They've got a double op setup here. And Gopster's going to find Leo at mid. See Dotla beginning to shift toward connector here. Nade over the top, and it hits Prozor flush. 57 health left after that nade. Opster with this op. Sax on the other site with the op here as well. Xerox puts the volley out, and Nopsy's in trouble. He's going to have to drop the smoke here. The flash allows him to pressure through. Dyrod trying to hold the connector here as well. Shot rings out, but it's Dudley to find one. He almost gets the second as well. It's a beautiful nade that leaves Xerox with 13 health, but Gopster on the op finds Prozor. Dyrod back to Xerox. Now on a 2v3, that double op setup still here. And it's Adam with a two-piece. Superior gets 5 in a row. Bystanders will eventually slow him down a bit here. We'll see a quick timeout from Superior to talk over some strategies. Saji. Jivio, my friend. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. Ajbu. Four to 5. Superior, a tough start. They've regained the lead, but no bystanders threatening it once more. Still a full buy here, but they've got to be careful with this double up setup from the bystanders. K4 is going to maybe look to take some space. Going to drop this molly instead. Sax back towards spawn, and you wonder if he's having some more internet issues. They find a way to pop out, but it's Nopsy to find the first. Does he know there's another one lingering here, and Sax is DQ'd. We're disconnected. I keep saying DQ'd. I apologize. Disconnected. So that's an op that immediately goes down, and that could spell trouble for no bystanders. They've both shifted now toward the B site here. And Gopster slowly tries to peek his way out. Unfortunately, it does not play out in his favor. Dotla timing on his side. He'll find K4. And Superior back up by 2. Not sure if bystanders have used most of their timeouts. We will see that technical pause come in here as they look to get Sax back into the game. That's huge for Superior. You love to see it play out as a regular game, but it is unfortunate for no bystanders as they lose Sax and a key opper in that round as well. So, I mean, you take it when you can get it, certainly, and that was a little bit of a breather for Superior. Not to say they couldn't win the round without it, but it does make it a little easier. So any of that momentum that the bystanders was looking to gather back, and it gets pushed away here. Now they're working toward getting Sax back in. Counter-Strike gods appearing to look out for Superior at the moment. But Sax has gotten back into the game. Not enough funds for an op again, though. And so that losing that last round, a little bit devastating for the bystanders. We're going to see a FAMAS. 2 MP9s. Does look like Sax is going to go with the M4A1S. Xerox the M4. Meanwhile, on the other side of things here, Still the full set of AKs with the op in the hands of Dyrod. 10, 2, and 6. Dyrod silently popping off here today. Didn't even realize he was already into double digits. Saw that ace from Dyrod in that previous game as well. Leo, great positioning. One up top, a quick spray, but it doesn't find it. It's Xerox to rain down from above. The flash is good. Nopsy will find the first. Xerox now looking to work through water here. Well, he comes out toward the plant. The spray is there. It doesn't deny the plant, though, and Prozor still escapes with his life. Dotla in great positioning, but actually gives it up here. Nice shot from Dotla. Dotla continues to be a incredibly valuable asset here as Dyrod finds one. Saxon Xerox, though. They get two of their own. Dyrod will find one more. Sax looks to bait it out, but he forgot Dotla is lurking behind. Two for Dotla, two for Dyrod, one for Nopsy and Superior up on top. They've guaranteed themselves a winning half here. Still able to buy in here for the final round of the first half. There's no bystanders. And an MP9 and a FAMAS. Not quite a full set of utility in the back here as well. And it's early pressure up mid that leaves Dyrod left dead. And Xerox gets Leo as well. Sax finds Dotla. And Superior having a very tough round. All down to Prozor and Nopsy. 2-1-2 is the split for bystanders. No bystanders, no BS, they said here today. They're looking for big dubs. Smoke will begin to dissipate here. Prozor, they look to swing together. They find the first. Does he know there's another one close? He does. He's found two, but the flank is coming in relatively quickly here. Prozor has to be careful. That flank is milliseconds from coming in from behind. He hasn't even considered turning around. Sax will find it. 7-5 is your halftime score. It's a close one. This pistol round is going to be crucial for either team if they look to set the tone here of the second half. Bringing out early, and Nopsy, what is Auto Director doing? He's missing all the action. It's Nopsy for a 2K, the bully with the dualies. We'll take control ourselves here. Sax finds two. We'll say Auto Director normally is very, very good, but occasionally it has its issues. I apologize for that. Try to control a little bit myself here. Dyrod on these dualies. And time slowly ticking away. I'm not sure they're aware that Sax has rotated all the way to the other side here. With that, the plant should go down relatively soon. With that, it'll be up to Superior to play together here. Here they come the other direction. They've got the numbers. They just have to work together here. Not to ring out. He's able to find it. It's Prozor that comes away with a kill. Dyrod's got the kit in hand. And just like that, Superior gets a very important pistol round here. Up by 3. The Bystanders, because of the plan, are going to opt to get scrappy with it. They got an AK, looking to play around the hero rifle. Sacks up top, finds Leo. And the hero rifle comes up big. Superior cannot afford to give up these weapons for free here. They've got them. They got the advantage. They get aggressive when they don't need to. Adam finds the headshot. This is something that continuously haunts Superior. All they have to do is play together and be patient. They get a bit overzealous. They lose 2 early picks. 2 early weapons here. And that allows the Bystanders to upgrade. Prozor spots one. It's a nice spray. He gets one. Can he get the second, though? Sacks dangerously low. They begin to find him, and Sacks takes a ton of damage trying to swap the weapon out. Sprays come in. Dotley able to find the first. It's Adam on a flank, though. And he doesn't nail it. Dotla and Dyrod. They combine for 2. And they get the final 2 as well. Superior Esports somehow turns the round around. It was theirs for the taking in the beginning, but it was no Bystanders that had 2 nasty early kills to gather some weapons. Dotla and Dyrod. The double D's of disaster. Turn on the beats, they'll rock the ghetto blaster. And if you spit a rhyme, I might spit it faster. Easy, says Saggy. Saggy or Saggy? Probably Saggy, huh? I don't know. I apologize. Correct me. I'm an idiot. Nonetheless, we appreciate you being here. John Stu, the homie. The real deal, baby. 9-5, Superior. Getting a little closer. It's a nice molly, but K4 while blind finds Prozor. Xerox gets Leo. And that could open up the site. There's some space in mid. Nopsy from behind. Able to find one. The spray comes through, and it sacks on to Dyrod. This one comes all down to Dotla here. He's just going to clear this mid. But now with the smoke in the way, begins to dissipate. They've got one more, though. Not looking to wisely fall back and look to save the rifle here. The T side tends to be the favorable side here on Anubis. One of the few T-sided maps. Vertigo, Inferno, or a couple more. I believe there's one that is escaping me at the moment, but... This is your standard save spot. No Bystanders. Not close enough really to go on the hunt here. They'll close that gap to within 3, though. 9-6, your current score line. The economy a little rough for Superior here. Might find a small buy. Look to play around this hero rifle one more time. Superior will take that time out to talk things over. And Sacks, even with the 2 disconnects, sitting at 12, 2, and 11. 15 for Dyrod. 13 for Dotla. 12 for Nopsy. 10 for Prozor here. Both of these teams are undefeated, but only one of them can go to 4-0 after today. The Bystanders looking to fight back. Down by 3, but on the favorable T side. The weapons and everything going to slightly favor Bystanders in this round. Early utility, showering down the site and mid here. It's a nice nade that finds Sachs for about 86 damage. Give Auto Director another shot here. Adam beginning to creep forward. Do spot one here. This is a nice nade, but does fall just a little short. Does apply some damage. Not a lot. Bystanders, they're not liking what they see here. They're going to begin to shift back toward mid. Like the fact that we see Superior being patient, though. I mean, you take a look at the mini-map, and they've got one posted into upper here, just waiting for a potential flank to come through. Unfortunately for Superior, they've got nobody posted up at mid here. All of this space has been taken at mid. You hear that smoke, and now they begin to funnel toward the A site. Up above at Xerox, they find that first one. Leo says peekaboo. He'll be able to upgrade a bit. Plant goes down, though. They've got 2 kits here to work with. About to push in from main here. See if this stampede does help him. Sachs toward the back of sight. Flash over the top. That'll slow things down for just a second, but some counter nades come in, and it's Sachs for 2. The blind is good. He gets a 3rd. Dyrod's able to find at least one. Gets a 2nd here as well. Collects the AK and now looks to run away. Unfortunately, doesn't make it out, and the no bystanders get closer and closer to tying this one up. Early utility yet again. They're looking to stack the snipe, but the blinds are good, and Xerox finds 3. They look to pop the reload, and now they run and gun. He's looking for the ace, and he's done it. Xerox finds all 5 with a MAC-10. Call him the Mac Daddy, and now they are 1 away from tying it up. Tough round for Superior. No bystanders going to take another time out here. We're about due for another Sachs disconnect. You know what I'm saying? The timeout will expire here from No BS. 15 on the round. Dyrod up back in hand. Rifles for all of Superior, but all the fun's gone once again. Not quite to that full loss bonus. On the other side of things, No BS has been stacking stacks into the bank. Early nades over the top. It's going to flush Leo right into the crosshair of Adam. Leo having a very tough time here today at 5 and 14. Out of player disadvantage. No BS, a real opportunity to tie this one up. They have just shown great patience on the T side. Something that has set them up for victory here in these last few rounds. Dyrod. Can he wait them out? Nopsy waiting patiently here as well. Is he aware that there's one just on the other side? There's been no molly to come in. There's the peek, but it's Sax to find it. Dyrod found one. He can't get the second just yet, and there's K4. Dotla, Prozor. No, Dotla! Dotla, the saving grace yet again, combined with Prozor. And they get the job done when it is much needed. Woo! My boy John Stu hanging out with us today. Let's go. One of the hottest hotties out there. Appreciate you, brother. No BS. Still able to find a full buy in this round as well. They've been investing and winning those rounds. Early utility and a ton of it here at mid. Little space taken at mid here as well. Dyrod up top. Does back off to get away. That nade takes a little bit of damage. Able to return some as well. Molly's in both directions, but a ton of space now through mid, and they've got to be careful. Sax on this lurk from behind. Nice pick here from Nopsy, though. That'll cover long beat. Now they have to be cautious of the spawn side, though. Nopsy at least finds Xerox first. And Prozor's good for Gopster. There's a nice swing. He spots the first one. There's the spray again. He's applied the damage necessary. And Dyrod, Sax, not today. K4 will find the consolation prize, but that is all they get. Superior, one away from match point. The economy is a little bit rough for the majority of the members of No BS. Nades over the top. Gotta be careful of the boost. He does leg him at least. A lot of damage taken. Gonna swap some weapons out here because of it. Looking for this early mid pressure. They had success there earlier, but Superior. Counter molly comes in. No BS begins to back away from mid here, though. It does look like they're going to linger toward that A site. So far, Superior's done a good job at matching these rotations. They are very stacked toward mid, though. They're trusting in that smoke a little too much, and it's already dissipated. They've got to show some love toward that A main. This smoke over the top might bring them back just a bit. Dyrod is here. One crosses two, and Dyrod! A nasty shot! But it's Xerox for two and Gopster for one. And again, it's no BS on these scrappy rounds. They didn't even have the weaponry, really. Nice molly here, Xerox. Does get low, but because of the economy issues here, Superior is most likely going to opt to try and save these rifles. Dotla finds one more, and that's Sax that goes down. 11-9, no BS. We'll close that gap a little bit more. 20 now on the board here for Xerox. The full loss bonus has completely expired for no BS. And again, if Superior can win this round, it might mean that the final one leaves not a lot of funds for no BS. This round could literally win the game here for Superior. And again, it's the lack of patience here. Leo goes down early at mid. Would love to see Leo be a little bit more reserved here at mid. Right now, they continually are being put at a player disadvantage. Zax will drop a couple nades. Look to drop off the bridge. There's the flash. He's completely blind, and Nopsy takes advantage. Able to reel it back just a bit. That volley is going to ensure that they can't pressure forward. The bomb's still down toward that A site, though. Slowly looking to clear out. There is a ton of action happening around mid yet again. And Prozor is all alone on this site. Where are we looking, boys? Dotla takes a ton of damage here. Flash over the top. They're going to begin to pressure on toward the site. It's Prozor. That's a big pick they need. Can he get a second? He does! Prozor comes up big. He runs out of ammo, but he's done the damage. Dyrod and Dotla, they've got the bomb down here as well. And there's only 7 seconds. K4 is going to try to save this rifle, and it might be the only one they get in the following round. The economy in shambles. But they find a way to get a couple rifles here. 3 rifles, 2 Tech 9s, and a little bit of utility. Superior just has to play smart. Early, relentless nades. The drop down from Leo! He says, I'll keep being aggressive until it works. The lion, the king of the jungle is back, baby! Dropping down and raining destruction from the heavens above. And the Bystanders have begun to shift back toward mid. It's a 5v3. Here comes the pressure now. K4 able to find one. He almost gets a second. Prozor able to find it. Second does come in. Leo catches him trying to pick up a weapon, and now it's all down to Gopster. Spray is able to find one. They've got the buddy system, and they've just got to work together here. Gopster found it. Gopster saves the day! Superior Esports should have won it, and they dropped the ball. All they had to do was play together. The time was on their side. It was a 2v1. And that is disastrous. There will be no buy for Superior. They need to save it for the following round. The boys had it, and they let it slip away. That is something that could come back to haunt them here. Now in mid, they are going to let the shot sing, but they're not going to find a single kill. 12 to 11, it all comes down to this. No BS, an opportunity to push it into overtime. Potentially one final round to rule them all, and Gopster's looking to thread the needle one more time at mid. Opsy's going to look to ease his way out here. Do a cheeky little spot of his own. A lot of early utility being thrown here. And Leo finds him. He spots K4 first. That's a big pick for Superior. Now they can fall back a little bit. They can play a little bit more of their play style. Force no BS into their crosshairs. They're beginning to respect mid, but there's nobody toward A main here. And Gopster finds one. Adam gets Prozor, and that's going to open up the A site. More utility coming in. The plant goes down. Dotla and Nopsy looking to get into position. Could upgrade that FAMAS to an AK. Maybe he doesn't want to make an audio cue, but... As the smoke dissipates, Nopsy finds one. Does get traded out. Answers back here. There's the spray. Oh, Gopster on the op shot above. Not enough time. We're going to overtime, ladies and gentlemen. Superior. They had a chance to close it out. They dropped the ball big time. And now they're going to have to get it done in overtime. Here we are in overtime yet again. Where's Stu with the hot OT sauce? On the back pedal, Leo able to find the first one, though. Superior starting out on the CT side, the less favorable side. If they can find some early round wins, Dyrod! Doesn't hit the shot. Gopster comes out on top. The troubles continue, but Leo Peekaboo finds a second. Dotla will get one here as well. They've got to be careful of Gopster on this op. He has been so deadly here. Adam will shift on towards site. They've got a little utility to work with. And Dotla barely able to spot him in time. That's a huge pick. There's the swing. Adam will find one. He can't get the second, and it's a nice start to Superior. They said we may have dropped the ball momentarily, but we hoist the world back onto our shoulders. We look to carry everyone to victory. Very important round for them. They can get 2 of these first 3. That would be a near perfect start for them. Early pressure at mid. Leo maybe looking to take another gamble here. Here's a nice volley that's going to force him forward. Leo apparently didn't hear him run forward, though. And now they're going to stampede through middle. Does apply a little bit of damage. Now allowing that team to get into position here so they can find this retake together. And Dyrod falling short yet again. Wasn't prepared for the peak. And there is a hailstorm of utility here that is going to make it tough for Superior to find some pressure. Brozor spots one, but doesn't hit the shot. Eventually, we'll pick up on it. And now from main, Sax will find the first, Adam the second, and we're tied back up again. One more time, round 27, before we swap sides here. Dyrod trying to get it done at mid this time, and that blind shot through the smoke almost finds a home. Oh, Leo does a ton of damage onto the Opper. Unfortunately, doesn't kill him, but it's a nice start to the round. Again, nobody really focusing on any attention at mid, though. Now we see Sax beginning to shift through mid. Nades come out. Nopsy's able to tuck into the corner, though. There's the spray, and Nopsy finds the first. Stepping out, Prozor does find the trade at a bare minimum here. Out of the director, stuck on Feet Finder. We got to take control once more. Are they aware, though? Dyrod goes to peek, but Sax has already shifted in toward their spawn. And Datla is about to die. Nopsy saves the day. Sax with a trigger discipline was hoping to get both. Dyrod unfortunately misses the first, but he says, I don't miss twice, baby. And he nails the third. Superior gets 2 of the 3 rounds on the CT side, and they've set themselves up for success once more. Woo-wee! Here we go. This time on the T side. Early utility yet again. Gopster takes a bit of damage. There's the peek, and Leo doesn't see him. Looked like Leo checked right, but fortunately didn't fully clear it. And Dyrod, a beautiful shot onto Xerox, brings it back to a 4v4. 3 on the B site. Gopster on the SOP, looking to hold down the A site alone. And there's the swing. Adam's going to find Datla here and upgrade the weapon. Nopsy spots one. This opens up all that space in mid, though, again. Ray's coming through the smoke. They look to open it up, and they do so for Dyrod. Op shot doesn't connect for Gop here. Oh, Adam finding Nopsy is big. They've got 2 ops here. And Sachs able to find the first. Dyrod back the other direction, and Dyrod to the Tech 9. Oh my Lanta. Dyrod finds the quadra kill. He stops both oppers in a 2v1. One with the op and one with the Tech 9. Our man, our master, give it up for Rowdy Roddy Dyrod. He said it's time to pay the piper. The dues are due. And No BS pays with their life. Superior just needs one of the next 2 rounds. And they'll find a way to get it done in OT. Leo doesn't bat an eye at that nade. Cool guys don't look at explosions, and Leo brushes it off. Dyrod pops the smoke here. Gop will begin to shift away from mid. I like the fact that Superior is being very patient in these opening rounds. It's kind of keeping No BS guessing. They're going to waste a lot more utility here, trying to prevent this pressure. Leo, make sure to check that. He makes sure to check that corner that time, baby. They've got a lot of space here at mid. There's the flash. The molly comes in. Xerox is here. Sachs gets taken out by Dotla. This opens up connector, and they look to pressure the site. The molly in toward back, flushes him out. Leo says, peekaboo, I see you. K4 goes down. And the spray from Nopsy's good for 1. Nopsy will find another. Gops. From the Gops to the Nops, but it's Dyrod on top. An absolute masterclass yet again. Superior Esports does it in overtime. A big fat GG's. Dyrod, your weapon master, with 7 unique kills. Dotla, the trifecta, with 3 triples. Prozor, the tenderizer, with 12 big assists. Top-notch Nopsy, our blind hero, with 5 kills while blind. And Leo, the lion, 57 burn damage, baby. Getting it done here today. You absolutely love to see it. Dyrod says, report us all. Trash game. It was a great game. You guys dropped the ball at the end of the game where you could have won. It did go to overtime, but it doesn't matter because you closed it out when it needed to be closed out. It's another team that made playoffs last season that has been toppled this season by Superior Esports. They go to 4-0 on the season. No Bystanders are going to fall to 3-1. Their undefeated streak will end here. Leo, Ladot, Dyrod, Nopsy, you legends. Thanks for stopping by. Always so much fun watching and getting to cast you guys. I was getting a little worried. I was getting a little grumpy. I needed my boys to show up and pull it out, and they did. The next game, guys, we're going to be back here on Tuesday at the exact same time as we look to keep that undefeated streak alive. And Superior Esports is going to be taking on AKA Hero for their next matchup. No worries, mentality of a god. I'm cringe and I'm right there with you, baby. I'm as cringe as they get. Sign me up for it, Nopsy. This next one's going to be against AKA Hero. They're currently 2-0 on the season. They were 11-3 last season, but that was an intermediate. They did get into the playoffs where they were able to punch their ticket into Maine this season. So look at the showcase their talent and what they've got to offer here. They've got another game on Monday before they face us on Tuesday. So potentially 2 more undefeated teams could clash. Guys, again, reminder, Superior's next matchup coming this Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern. I believe that is 7 p.m. BST across the pond there. But as always, I appreciate everybody hanging out with us here today. A friendly reminder that I do have a website. Forget what the command is, though. There it is. You can check out when I'll be casting. It has a schedule with most of the dates and the links as well. And, of course, I do stream a ton. Any and all support is greatly appreciated. We look forward to seeing you back here on Tuesday, 2 p.m. Eastern again. Make sure you hit that follow button. Become part of that notification gang so you know when we are live with all the action. All the more reason to join the Discord and follow the Twitter to stay up to date with all of this action. Superior's got a nice merch store coming as well. I'm not sure if it's out yet, but they've got some sweet gear as well. Guys, thanks again for kicking it. My name is Hot Sauce. You guys have been beautiful. Enjoy the rest of your day. We need the music too easy. Because because Superior has been making it look too easy. So we're going to play you out with a Too Easy song, followed up by a short raid. Take care, guys. Much love. You all are amazing. All right, guys, we're going to raid one of my buddies. This guy is always supporting me for a very long time. He has helped me with an endless amount of computer issues. The man always comes through. He always shows up and supports a lot of my stuff, much like John Stu. He's a stand-up dude, and we appreciate him to the max. If you got 30 seconds of your time to join the raid, let him know he's a legend. Let him know that Hot Sauce and Superior sent you, and then you can go about your day. Thanks again for hanging out, guys. Superior 4-0 on the season. We'll catch you back here on Tuesday. Take care and much love.
Country guides me. Just